What's up, Keegan here. We are at Greene County, Kentucky in the second welding competition of the KWI Bluegrass Welding Series. Competitors from all over the state have came here today to compete for top prizes and scholarships to go to the Kentucky Welding Institute. So throughout the day, we're going to do videos and highlight some of the students and instructors that are here today.
I'm Reed York from Greene County, and I'm here working at the welding competition. The biggest issue I think I've seen is time. Either spend too much time tacking or grinding or something, and it hurts them whenever they weld. They run out of time to turn it in.
I'm here with Chuck, and Chuck is with Komatsu. So Chuck, tell us a little bit about Komatsu and you guys in this region.
Komatsu in Welding, Kentucky. We are the Komatsu sector that basically builds the underground mining equipment. Komatsu has forestry, they have above ground, you see it all over the place. Ours is underground.
Okay.
Primarily supporting the coal industry. However, we do also do other minerals such as salt, potash, gypsum. We build equipment for all around the world. Our equipment consists of continuous miners, the machine that actually cuts into the material underground, as well as the haulage systems, whether it's shuttle cars, battery haulers, all electric driven, no gas, no diesel, it's all electric motors and hydraulics.
Gotcha.
So basically at our plant, we do the final assembly work for those equipment. We basically have two business units where we support the motor industry as well as the OE side of things as well.
Okay.
So we completely build the equipment from the ground up. We start with a bare frame, do all the fabrications, all the assembly work, all the hydraulic work, electrical work, to the point where the machine is ready to function and then send to the customer.
Okay.
What's up guys, my name is Bradley Stokes. What's up guys, my name is Ty Story. I'm a sophomore this year, and I'm here at the ACT Greene County Kentucky Welding Institute competition. For the past probably about 2 weeks, we've been welding out coupons with different blueprints, trying to get ready for this contest. To prepare, I've been doing coupons, laying them out, doing my roots, been working on that, and then reading different blueprints to get ready for this. Well, what we like to do is we like to change it up. We're never doing the same blueprint or anything. We do different sizes, different lengths, different pitch, everything like that. Depends what process it's going to be too. Practice hard on that, same length, different to prepare.
What have we got going on here today with this competition? What process is it? And tell us a little bit about your region in Kentucky.
Okay, this is our first annual stop on the KWI Bluegrass Series. This is the MIG contest part of the series, and all the manufacturing that goes on in our area is dominant MIG welding. So we want to concentrate on a MIG contest. So I know we've got some open groove, we've got some overheads, some fillet welds and stuff like that. It's pretty challenging. I haven't seen the print, but from what I understand, people are walking in, walking out, saying, golly, man. So I think KWI is sitting on another good, tough competition for our students.
Here at the KWI Bluegrass Welding Series, the judges are going by the code book, meaning in past competitions, competitors tried to make the welds look as pretty as possible, but that's not how it is in the industry. In industry, welders have to go by the code. So the judges here are measuring the depth of the weld, the length of the weld, making sure it's the right position on the blueprint, and that's how we judge competitors. So if the competitors are close, neck and neck with the blueprint code, then we go off of time. Also, along with welding to the code and also making sure that you do it in a timely manner, you will be scored on whether you have your safety glasses on, whether you're doing unsafe things. So welding safe, welding to code, and then doing it in a timely manner will allow you to be successful in these KWI Bluegrass Welding Series competitions. And I'm here with Daniel, and he's going to tell us a little bit about his company and why he's here today.
Yes, I'm Daniel Hutchins. I am the site manager for Continental Mixers. So we produce the cement mixers.
Okay.
Anywhere from the small drums that sit on the back of pickup trucks to a large front discharge.
Interesting.
Could be up to 20 feet, 30 feet long.
Now, so do you guys send these mixers across the country, or are you just regionally?
Across the country.
Gotcha.
We have a parent company up in Cynthiana, Kentucky. They do all the prefabrication, send all the parts down to us.
Gotcha.
And we produce the entire drum.
Okay, so welders who are looking to work with you guys, what can they expect welding for you guys?
Okay. The welding with us, we do a lot of spray art. We do have one TIG machine that we use, but the majority is spray art. We do anything from putting the steel on the flat table, rolling it, all the way up to setting the fins on the inside of the drum.
Okay.
So that's a lot of work. really good job. They can expect some good times, and they'll learn a whole lot.
Cool. So are you guys seeing a lack in welding skill out there in the industry? Like with a lot of welders that are coming to work for you guys, are you seeing that they don't have enough qualifications to weld for you guys? Or what are you seeing in the industry with welders? Like what are you expecting out of welders coming to work for you guys?
Yeah, as far as with how local we are, we're getting some really talented welders, real talented individuals.
Okay.
From young, just now graduating. I've had several of my employees come straight from here, and even the slightly older to middle generation. We're getting some phenomenal employees, and with the crew that I have, I couldn't ask for anyone better.
Awesome. So welders looking to work for Komatsu, what can they expect working for you guys? What type of things will they be welding on? What type of processes, etc.?
Sure. So processes, welding bosses, all the way up to welding large structures.
Okay.
May take a kit of metal and build one unit together.
Okay.
Our equipment is very heavy, of course, 100,000, 150,000 pounds. So very, very heavy welding.
Gotcha.
Flux core welding for the most part.
Okay.
045 wires, typical in our shop.
Gotcha.
We also do motor repair, which is more of the bare wire, smaller Vortex welding.
Yes.
So basically range from Vortex welding all the way up to full-blown fabrication.
Okay.
Komatsu is a very good company. I've been there 20 years myself.
Okay.
Many people that started there when the plant opened are still there.
Really?
It's a very good company to work for, very family-based. We very much are. Once you're there, again, you're pretty much locked in.
Gotcha.
Pay is very competitive. Benefits is very competitive as well. Again, very, very good company to work for.
So what do you think, with this being a MIG competition, what are some of the most important things to focus on with MIG welding to do good at these MIG competitions?
I say, number one, we're at safety issues. I know we've seen a lot of that. Guys, make sure your eye protection when you come in a welding facility, whether it be a classroom, factory, whatever. Know how to set machines. Know how to not just, set your machine to what you weld every day. The old 18250 or 183 on your 22A wire feeders. But knowing how to set up and run different equipment.
Right.
Be familiar.
So going off of how the machine acts, because every machine's different.
Right.
Millers, Lincolns, Ready Arcs. So going off of the puddle is such a big deal.
Yeah.
Because I'd say a lot in high school, kids go to their favorite booth and their favorite machine and just turn it to what it's good for that machine.
Yeah.
But if you go to a competition, it may be totally different.
Right. And welding, welding, it's as much sound as it is looks too.
Right.
Listen to that welder, let it tell you what it needs. We'll give a special thanks to KWI for coming here and sponsoring this competition today. We've got 70 students here competing today. No school around here, we couldn't afford to put this competition on ourselves. We appreciate y'all the flying scholarships, the prizes, the competition medals, the consumables. Thank you all for all your investing in students in this area.
Well, Stephen, we appreciate you allowing
sir.
us to use your awesome facility. And as you guys can see, this is a very state-of-the-art facility with good machines, good booths, and that's why we chose Greene County, because they are set up very well. And this competition is looking to be very interesting. I'm here with instructor Wiley Messer.
Yep.
Wiley, what are some of the things that you guys have done to prepare for this second competition in the Bluegrass Welding Series?
So the biggest thing on this competition we went to prepare for is we don't run spray. We don't run spray arc transfer in our shop at all.
Okay.
We run 75-25 gas. Now, this competition, they're running spray 85-15 gas.
Okay.
So, and we didn't find that out until Tuesday.
Gotcha.
So I went out and I bought a bottle of gas and brought it to the school
Really?
myself and gave them a couple days to, 2 days, really, a day and a half to prep for this because we just didn't have that information ahead of time. But I mean, we just have them running their normal stuff in school. We're not really doing anything extra. It's just the kids that signed up and wanted a little extra practice. So I went ahead and went and got them a bottle of gas to help out with that. As far as these competitions usually go, everybody's on about the same playing field. So the only way to make the competition more difficult is to be tricky with the blueprints and the weld symbols. So we go through our weld symbols and do a lot of measurement ahead of time. I run them through a lot of scenarios to trick them, because the weld itself is not hard.
Correct.
It's just tricking them with the blueprints and everything there, because that's where a lot of kids get confused. So.
And that's what we've seen too, the first competition a couple weeks ago. We've seen that people were making really pretty welds,
Yeah.
but they weren't in the right position or they weren't the right size.
Exactly.
And so that's the biggest thing is in the industry, you may have the ugliest weld, but if it shoots x-ray and is to code, it's gonna be fine. The QCs are cool with it.
Exactly.
So that's what we're trying to change in the state of Kentucky is, in the past, it was all about making a pretty weld.
Yeah.
That's cool, but if your pretty weld doesn't pass x-ray,
Yeah.
or if it doesn't meet code, then it's not gonna be good. So
Yeah.
that's something we're trying to implement into these competitions.
Yeah, and that especially like we got schools here coming that are in the ag in the ag category, and they're running in the FFA competitions,
Right.
and all their competitions it's all just beauty. Like
And
there's
it's
no
opinionated, too.
It's opinion. They don't go to code anything. So when they come to these, they're in a whole nother ball game. So they're really having to learn and struggle to get on the same level as the welding classes that practice this.
Right.
So it's really difficult for them.
And that's the goal with these competitions, is just to get students ready for being out in the industry. So it doesn't matter so much about what your weld looks like, but make sure it's to code, and then make sure it's in the right position, and then focus on making it look better. And when you have all three things, that's gonna really propel your welding career. So Wiley, I appreciate your time, and thanks for being here.
Thank you.
So hopefully you guys like this video. We'll be putting out more videos on our YouTube channel, so subscribe to that. And also, check out our website. We have links, and we also have shop for clothing and a virtual tour. Until next time, see you there.